The political turmoil and public anger are sweeping through Peru. President Dina Boluarte has named her fourth prime minister in under 3 years, as her government is struggling to contain a wave of violence and political instability. The former Justice Minister Eduardo Arana was sworn in on Tuesday, just a day after Prime Minister Gustavo Andrienzen resigned to avoid being ousted by the Congress. Now, Andrienzen, one of Boluarte's closest allies, faced a no-confidence vote amidst rising crime and public outrage over the government's failure to act. In a bid to cling to power, Boluarte has in fact reshuffled her cabinet, firing 3 ministers, including the interior and the economy heads, to stave off a collapse. The economist Raul Perez now becomes the 4th economy minister since she took office in December 2022. But the streets of Peru tell a completely different story. Now, thousands of people have been marching, traders, bus drivers and workers, and they're demanding for an end to the extortion, violence and failure of the state. Now, the country is facing its deadliest crime wave in nearly 2 decades, with 459 homicides recorded in just the first 3 months of this year.
As a mother, I also join the streets, because citizens must have a conscience. We cannot allow ourselves to be led astray by politically camouflaged organizations and mafias. So let's be careful this year to see what they do with the elections.
Unfortunately, our ruling authorities, starting with the president and all the institutions of his government, are corrupt. There is a lot of corruption. They increase their salaries without us knowing. They pass criminal laws in their favor. Many of those who govern us are criminals with criminal records, and yet they have not been tried.
Now, gangs like Venezuela's notorious Trendy Aragua are ruthlessly expanding, threatening school teachers, business owners and also miners for protection money. In May, 13 workers were found executed at a gold mine in northern Peru, the latest sign that illegal mining is fueling gang operations. Now, several regions remain under a state of emergency, and in March, the army was deployed to Lima to restore order. But public faith is at an all-time low, with an approval rating of just 2%. Boluarte is now one of Peru's most unpopular presidents in modern history. She governs without a party leaning on a right-wing coalition to stay on in office, even as protests, violence and scandals continue to mount. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.